Good evening, this is Jupiter Exile, and we're jumping in for a little bit more Hollow Knight tonight. I'm normally just doing Metroid Dread speedruns for Wednesday, but I set a new PB earlier today, so I decided to give myself a break, and now we're jumping on into this. So there's a couple places for us to go next. Specifically, Deep Nest is a spot where we need to do a lot of work. Before we do that, I'm going to head down to the Abyss, adjacent to the Palace grounds. The Coliseum is also kind of soonish on the to-do list. But we'll go ahead and take care of Deep Nest first. We're going to the Hidden Station. Now, the reason I'm heading out for this is to get myself a magic upgrade that I was not able to get earlier because I didn't have the magic at the time. Moving right along from here. We'll be heading down to the very depths of the Abyss. Ouch. Ouch. Pause for a moment to heal. Okay, so from here on, I have to be careful and not take more damage. I just wanted to make this a pretty quick trip. I think I need to have some magic because we use the spell here, and it powers up the spell. Simple enough. Consumed the Abyss Shriek. So this spell will now be bigger, badder, and stronger. Should be pretty useful when fighting certain bosses. As the spell can hit multiple times, it's pretty strong. Nope. There we go. Hoping to not waste too much time. Okay, so we do need to come back up out of this ancient basin segment. And I think, let's see, this should be about the earliest we can go left, because we're at the... Well, no, wait, there's not actually a Deep Nest connection here, I don't think. Not if we can't activate the tram. Okay, yeah. So we'll have to go a bit of a ways up if we want to get over to Deep Nest. We're going to have to go through the fungal wastes. That's a slog. Okay, I'm going to take a moment to do something else then. Let's see, because we could go back to the palace grounds and take that over the Queen's Garden and fight the dream fight over there. We do need to get quite a bit more power in the Dream Nail. And I should be able to go down from the Queen's Gardens into Deep Nest without too much fuss. Set this. And if this is the one I'm thinking about, I was thinking I should be able to just go left, but... Oops, sorry about that. Is it lower than here and then to the left? Because this doesn't lead to anything. Okay, then I might need to go up and around. Is it through here? So this is Here Sleeps the Traitor's Child. Okay, so I think we're in that tiny area. Thank goodness for our ridiculous magic damage. We've got to get through a lot of these obnoxious spider creatures. Whoops. I think it should be to the right of this room. Here we go. Oh, the Queen! The Queen is coming! I've been waiting so long, and now she's almost here. I feel like I'm about to burst. I've kept it safe, this sacred garden. I've kept it safe for all this time, and soon the Queen will return and teach me to fly. Shall we wait together, stranger? Shall we play together? Let's go. I remember this guy being weird and annoying. Yeah, you basically have to juggle him. Yeah, you got me hard. Got me good. So, I think my problem is there no better way into there? There's gotta be. Because didn't I fall into here? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got a hidden wall thing going on. He's got this slight delay on coming in, and it's screwing me tremendously. Ah. But yeah, we don't have any, like, delays or spare time during the fight. We just have to fight him and juggle him correctly. We can get some leeway by changing our direction occasionally. Bah. Okay, so magic still bounces him. I couldn't remember if that was the case. So this Shriek should be pretty helpful here to get an extra damage. Looks like our shade went to the other side. Yeah, the spell isn't normally that big, but the Shaman Stone makes it bigger, and we've got something else making it cheaper, so we're just really spec'd to use that spell to thrash him. I've been waiting a long time, stranger. I've been fighting a long time, stranger. I'm very, very tired. The Queen will be here soon, and I just need to sleep a little. Wake me when the Queen arrives, stranger. Perhaps the Queen will teach us both to fly, stranger. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Oof. You died young. That's uncomfortable. Okay, so with that done, we can head on to Deep Nest, which should just be a little bit to the right and down. And then from here, we're looking to go left and down. If we can. Maybe not immediately here. Act didn't land the platform. That's no good. This should be the big room. So it's left, down, left. Yeah, the Abyss Shriek is really crazy. Ow. Took two hits from that. It'd be 4 damage. Suppose I haven't actually gone this way yet, but that's right. I think I came up here and saw the Deep Nest connection though. The atmosphere is nice. I think this room itself might have been copy-pasted from something in the fog caverns or somewhere else. Good. This is connecting me to a part of Deep Nest I haven't been to yet. Actually, it's weird that there aren't spikes here. I was wondering if I might be able to break down through that. It's like a no. Yeah, I think this area would be dark if I didn't have the Lumafly lantern. Yeah, we're getting into the spidery parts. Trigger warning. I don't think any of them are watching the stream, but I think I know one or two people for whom spiders are a trigger. And boy, is this place spidery. Yep, can't tell where we are. These guys are going to be tough. Okay, 3 spells can kill them. Are you a mimic or are you real? Okay, seems at least real enough for now. Yeah, that enemy type, this guy does double damage. And he's frontally guarded when he's not attacking, but spells pierce through that guard. So we're pretty much treating everything else like a battery that allows us to kill those enemies more easily. I just need to make sure I'm not taking damage from other things, like all these breakaway walls, or these other random projectile shooters. Got a lot of breakaways that turn into spikes. Okay. The distant village. This is kind of the deep part of the deep nest. We skipped over a good bit of deep nest by going through the entrance that was from the Queen's Garden. So that's pretty nice. There's a few different ways in here that we'll need to use momentarily, but I'd like to activate the Stag Station first. The bench here is broken. It's 250 to activate this stag. We'll call him along.
Little one, I found it. The stag nest, where I was born and raised. I've yet to go there again. My duty binds me to travel only where I am called, but if you wish to see it yourself, I could take you there. None may remain to welcome us. The nest is still a sight to behold. Give me the word, and we will go there at once.
So we're going to go there after we have finished our business here. But that will be our next destination. So there's an elevator here, but it don't work. It's covered in webs. I don't remember if there's much else around here to bother with, apart from the one central hovel. I think one of these is an optional area that we want to check out. There's some stuff going on in here. Not friends. Yeah, a bit of a harbinger of what's to come. There's also a bottom to this place. I can't remember if it's worth checking out. This should be our destination. Hey there, guys. We are friends. Welcome. Sit and rest. Sit and rest. We've got this wonderful sound that, like, doesn't quite fit. I think there might be a skip to all this. No, there's no way to skip this sequence. Oh no, I can't get up, and they're coming closer. Yeah, when you don't already know about this, it's fairly spooky. Having already dealt with Nosk, though, I don't think it trumps Nosk. Thankfully, we are not as helpless as Zote. Get ourselves a Howlnest Seal. Cool stuff. Absurdly valuable. I don't really remember the way out of here, and I don't want to come back, so I need to try and make sure I get everything. No, don't want to fall down there. I can hear one of those rancid egg nests nearby. Here it is. Well, that was enough of them killed to get me the monster manual note, so we're just going to move on from there. Right, and somewhere around here we've got a Grub. Okay, he's to our left. He's underneath us. Don't want to miss that. And here we have the Dreamer. So this is the third Dreamer for us to find. So this would be the last kind of mandatory thing to unlock the boss of the core game itself, so to speak. Though there is a true ending, which we've already done a lot of the work for. The true ending requires us to get both halves of this white soul, of which we currently only have one. The other one, I believe, we need to navigate the palace for. All right. All three seals undone. The Temple of the Black Egg is now open, and we can choose to face the Hollow Knight. Also, Hornet's here. Hornet will only be here if you've already defeated her in the Kingdom Outskirts. So you've slain the beast, and you head towards that fated goal. I'd not have obstructed this happening, but it caused me some pain to knowingly stand idle. What? You might think me stern, but I'm not completely cold. We do not choose our mothers, or the circumstance into which we are born. Despite all the ills of this world, I'm thankful for the life she granted me. It's quite a debt I owed. Only in allowing her to pass and taking the burden of the future in her stead can I begin to repay it. That dreamer is Hornet's mother. I suppose was Hornet's mother? I think either's appropriate. Yeah. Ah. No thank you. I think any dead enemies actually respawn after we've performed that interaction. This should be the way out. There's also a bench down here. There we go. Yep. We can see now the empty husks remain, and that's all there is to it. Let's see. There is something at the bottom to the left here in the distant village. I'm going to go ahead and go down there and explore that. I don't remember what it is. I think the mask maker is around here somewhere. Oh, it's lower than this. It's water at the bottom. Oh, hello there. The midwife. Oh, please, please, don't be shy. There are some nasties about here, all right? Not me. I'm a friend to all and happy to serve a traveler so bold as you. Is it information you seek? That I can provide. Yes. Oh, yes. That village above here, home to a sad creature. Hers is a tale of tragic exchange. Cost her and her people greatly, though I suspect she bore no regret in making it. Yes, I know, I know. You're intrigued. You want to know the tale. Well, I'm sorry. I'd love to tell it, but I'm very, very sorry, and I haven't eaten in some time. And oh, I'm starving. I think you can come back here. If you go to a bench and come back, I think she'll talk to you more. It's only like barely momentarily surprising that she tries to, you know, nom at you. And when you get down to it, her actual like bitey noises are a little bit adorable. In a weird way. Okay, I just messed up too much. Gotta fix that. There we go. Okay, this gets us back up to kind of the regular height. We could go back to the Queen's Gardens, but I'm going to take the Stag Station out of here. There are very few places in the game that actually require, so we'll head over to the Stag Nest, that actually require the wings. Deep Nest is not one of them, so we get to just blitz through there since we have this double jump. Yeah, there's no actual bell here, not right now. And unfortunately, this place is full of long dead stags. But as I recall, there is something here. An empty eggshell. By this, we can know that one stag has hatched. At least.
What do you think of my old home, little one? It was full of life once. Stags coming and going, swapping stories of the places they'd been and the passengers they'd met. For a long time now, I have considered myself the only one remaining, the last stag. But being in the nest again, there is something in the air, a smell, or a warmth, or a presence perhaps. Could it be other stags have made their way out into the wider world? Yes, I will hold on to that hope. My kin still alive, still out there, journeying beyond these lands.
In the lower left, if you didn't catch it, his name has been updated from the last stag to the old stag.
But for me, I could never abandon the stagways, not as long as passengers still need them. I can tell you still have important work to do. I will be your companion as long as my old body still serves. Let us enjoy the old stagways of this kingdom together a little longer.
We will not, however, be riding him out of here. We've got business up at the top of this elevator, because there's some stuff up over here I haven't explored. If I recall correctly, this loops us back to the beginning areas of the game. I do need to find a bench out here somewhere. Ah. There we go. This is one of the things we need to take care of out here. Checking to see if there's anything behind that. Okay, Conqueror's moved on from here, and I accidentally moved off the map, which I wasn't really supposed to do. Okay, I think there's a way into here from above. Joni's Blessing. From what I recall, that's a decent charm. Gives us a really big amount of temporary health. Yeah, the Lifeblood Heart gives you, I think, 2 Lifeblood. Ah, that's right. Joni's Blessing makes you unable to heal entirely, but it gives you a much bigger health bar. An important addition to our charm collection. Not much more than that, though. I do need to go and reactivate that spirit tree.
Higher beings, these words are for you alone. These blasted plains stretch never-ending. There is no world beyond. Those foolish enough to traverse this void must pay the toll and relinquish the precious mind this kingdom grants.
That is some lore. Wanderer's Journal. Back through here. Is this where we've got the Crimson Carnival startup? Yes, it is! Corpse of a large bug. After striking that with the Dream Nail. And this will activate a DLC thing with an extra boss. There's not much to it apart from one extra boss. There's a charm you can get that gives you a little familiar, but we're not going to use that really. The Crimson Carnival is now active. Let's go gather up the rest of these. I guess I missed a couple before. This is one of the more annoying spirit trees to work with, as it does kind of canvas the entire area. This room has a lot of left to right sprawl. Okay, that was the last one. So now I'd like to kind of fall down to the bottom of this place. Okay, yeah, I believe right now... Oh, I don't have a map for this either. This is still part of the same zone. I have been here, though. This is the room that you can fall through. I don't have a means of traversing upwards through that. Okay, here we go. We're back up. There's a King's Idol out here, but we can't go further left than this. It's the left border of the map. Here we go. Oops. That's a bit of a tumble. Yeah, we've got a Dream Warrior here. I'm struggling to recall if there's a bench somewhere nearby so that we can fight this warrior without worrying about it, because I remember it being a little annoying. What do we have here? Is this a Nail Master? Well, we've got a bench for one. And indeed, a Nail Master.
Ah, well met. Yes, I thought I could sense the aura of a fierce warrior approaching. I'm impressed you found my sanctuary here at the top of the world. No doubt you've endured many trials and overcome many foes in your quest to find me. No, don't speak a word. I, Nailmaster Mato, who was taught the art of the nail by the great nail sage himself, hereby accept you as my pupil. Let us begin the lesson immediately.
I like these little scenes with the Nail Masters.
Master the Cyclone Slash.
This one can be handy.
Your form, exquisite. Now I know how my own master felt when he passed down his teachings to us. I hope you don't think me too forward when I say that I consider you to be my child. Yes, when I saw you perform my nail art, I felt a bond between us suddenly flash into existence. You honor me beyond words, my pupil. Thank you.
Bama. Finel. Bama. Finel.
Cool. All done with that. So I'll head over here. I can rest, and now I will go fight the Dream Warrior. I believe his name is Gorm. I am Gorb. Bow, 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 bow to Gorb, the great mind. I am Gorb. Ascend, 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 ascend with Gorb. Yeah, he's a nutter. And there he is. Magic is good, man. It's really good. I am Gorb, the great mind, the pain. Ascend, ascend. I am. Not anymore. Ciao. Oh, I think I just ran out of room for the recordings on my hard drive. I'll have to clear that out later. Just before this, I was doing some work on editing Ludwig clips. So hopefully I should be able to get up a Ludwig video by Friday. I think so long as I can finish editing one of these a week, that should be pretty good. I still need to figure out more editing tricks. I think for this one I'll be adding some neat little subtitles in YouTube, so it'll be a cool Easter egg for anybody who has subtitles enabled. I can throw in a little commentary without having the commentary crowd out the video itself. And this drop here is what puts you in the King's Pass, the area from the beginning of the game. And this will put us back over to Dirtmouth. Although with one newfound entry...
You called us? Speak to master.
His accordion is like a centipede thing. It's a little noteworthy. Let's see, what should Grimm's voice be like?
So, it was you who called us. Well met, my friend, well met. I am Grim, master of this troop. The lantern has been lit, and your summons heeded. A fine stage you choose. This kingdom fallowed by worm and root, perfect earth upon which our ritual shall take place. And you, my friend, your own part is far from over. As the lantern flared, your role was cast, our compact written in scarlet fire. Eager we are to see you commence, but first, some illumination is required. Across these lands my kin now spread, harvesting that essence peculiar to my breed, the flame in dream. Seek my kin, claim their flame, and return it to me. Together, marvels shall be achieved. Don't fret, small one. For this task you won't travel alone. My child shall guide you to the flame and gather within itself that burning essence. Like you, child plays key role in this task. Only with it by your side will the flame and my kin reveal themselves to you.
Grim is a pretty cool looking character design. There's nothing else to say about that. Over here, we've got Divine. So I believe her role is she takes these fragile trinkets and she converts them. There's a bit of a hint to that. The mask that's on her face is a mask of the NPC that gives us these charms initially. So if you have these charms broken, you can get them repaired through this interaction. So the Grim Child is Nito Bandito. It sits over here in the lower right. Yeah. You get 3 flames per, like, tier of the Grim Child. I think there's 9 flames in total when you get through it. We could replace Sharp Shadow with the Grim Child. Oh. The Elder Bug is, is a bit taken aback by all this. Oh, and I think we get some extra signs here in town. Hornifer's here to sleep because he's all done. We get the Howling Cliffs map. There's nothing else to worry about with that. Yeah, nothing new is open here yet. We need the 3rd nail art to go below. Okay, so the next thing to worry about in terms of the map, I still don't remember where to get the tram thing. I think it might be over here in the Kingdom's Edge. So I'm going to pop over to the King's Station and then over to the Kingdom's Edge. We can also go to the resting grounds pretty soon. We've got some stuff waiting for us there. And we're also very soon going to need to try out the Trial of Fools. So the Trial of Fools is at the top of Kingdom's Edge, so I'll be heading there after this. Whoops. I tagged the wall, so it wanted to shoot me back the other way. Take a few of these guys out to get their soul. Okay, so there's definitely some kind of thing around here. I think it's through one of these pipes or something. So this is where Conqueror was hanging out. That doesn't really show in the shape of this part of the map. So it looks to me as though it's just a little bit above this, right? The supposed left exit. So it feels like it should be about here. That might be a one-way opening. Can't get through it there. Okay. Well, let's see. There is something else to check on over here. And that is... I go here until I run into a wall. I jump up, then up again into the left. So I need to walk a very, very long room. Okay, so from here, it should be up one. And then over to the right over here. I definitely haven't been through this. Ah! We've got a Dream Warrior here.
You have come a long way just to die here at the edge of the world. No, do not speak. I have heard thousands and thousands of empty words from those like you. Your pride, your desires, your desperation. You will take these things with you once I strike you down.
Sure. Let's go. Yeah. He can be tough with those two shields. We were probably pretty close to killing him. Alright, so given the map updates, I'm still going to be popping over to the Kingdom's Edge in the same way. There's a couple things I can remember we haven't done. We haven't gone to the Beehive, we haven't run into the Collector. Alright, I need to be out of the water in order to attack those things. I think this way might be what leads to the Collector. Or it's an exit from the Collector. I think it's an exit, actually. And we have to get in there in some other way. Yeah, I don't know. So this particular warrior is a bit of a hike from a bench, so I should reset at the bench that's around here. see, coming in, going to the right. I think we dropped down one. Okay. Oh, we need to go a lot higher up, don't we? So to the right of us now would be that fight. We're going a lot higher up. I think it'll be on the right. There we go. Here it should be mostly a matter of falling to get back to the Dream Warrior. It's down through here. Is this right? Ouch. This is further to the right than I think I've been before. Thank goodness for Long Nail. I can't recall if I've actually gone this way, though. Have I been over here? This is the home of the third Nail Master.
How did you find me, down here where the world ends? Yes, I know why you're here. You came to learn a nail art from the legendary nail master Oro. The law of the great nail sage, that I must pass down my teachings to those who are worthy. But no law forbids me from exacting a payment for my time. If you truly wish to train under me, prove it with Geo. I need to go get my shadow back, at the least.
I mean, at the very least, I think I don't have 800 Geo. No matter how you slice it. Yeah, I believe this leads down to the Beehive. We'll come back here later. I want to finish the dream fight first. These giant fleas are real dangerous. They don't care what you... They don't care what your opinion is about hit stun. They don't always jump the same distance. And of course, the first one of them just drops on you from out of nowhere. Just pretty fun. Okay, well, I can get my shade at no contest. How much geo does that leave me with? Enough to get the nail art. Ouch.
Sorrow.
Right, I can try to heal when he is calling out and flinging his shield around.
Bear mine.
I think I can heal with that.
Sorrow.
Okay, he's up to the 2 shields now. His attacks have also sped up. So we'll finish him off. Yeah, I wanted to take it slow for the first phase and then just try and throw a burst of magic on him at the end.
Never have I been defeated in combat. I can see myself there, still sleeping. How long have I been hidden here? Here at the edge of the world, no one could find me, except you. Warriors, knights, kings, even time itself. They have no power over me. Only you. You are the darkness, come to consume me.
Ain't that something? 900. He is worth more than other Dream Warriors. I think the top end for the Dream Nail is like 1500. I don't remember if you need the full 1500 to get the last upgrade or not. I can't remember if the last upgrade sits at 1500 or if it's at like 1200 or 1000 or something. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Ah. Well, gotta go retrieve my shadow so that I can get... so this is gonna be a little tricky. But if I retrieve my shadow safely, I can get that nail art. It's a really good use case for the bladed dash. Whew. There we go. Yeah, these late game enemies are worth quite a lot of money per kill. So we'll head on in here. We'll pass over some Geo to Nailmaster Oro. Which gives us the dash slash.
Helisomet. Bam. Finner. Bam. Finner.
The dash flash is neat. It does give us some extra range. We have to go deeper. I can hear a grub. Ah, still hit me like that. Sometimes these guys are the worst with the triple shot. Oh man. I have a very hard time telling what trajectory they're actually using at any given time. This stays open, so we can just head on down. There we go. Oops, slipped. Ouch. Ah, the spikes. That's a tough little arena. I don't know if he's below me there or what. There we go. Gotta be patient with those guys. More patient than I've been. Okay, so... There's no rumble in the ground. I wonder if he's below me in that case, and I have to enter the room from a different direction. I don't have any actual Geo on this Phantom, so I'm not too worried about him. The thing that's a problem here is that... There we go. Huh. Like, being spawned back in off of spikes and then having to immediately deal with one of those guys is really rough. It's also pretty difficult to thread through some of these spike setups. Whew! That was very rude. Oh man, and there's no reason to even go up that way. Oh wow. Okay, I'd like to try and get this before I leave, because I think this might lead to the grub. Oh, well, this is something. Okay, I need more spirit for that, more soul for that. There's the grub. And then in here... yeah, that last enemy was put there specifically to give me more soul. And that might be the singular largest geo drop in the game. Is that all that's down here? Just a whole bunch of geo? That might be all that's down here. I think that one of these is like a fake wall. But it might be a one-way wall. Okay, we get music again. Huh. So I think that left exit over here. I did hear buzzing, so I think we're close to the hive. Because all of the bee-type enemies only appear in that one area. Well, actually, they might be able to go into the arena. Hive is also an entity that is separate from Hollow Nest. It's much revered as the Eternal Kingdom, but there's like 3 different kingdoms all back to back. Ah, the Quick Slash, that is good. Yeah, Quick Slash is the good stuff. Okay, there is a way into this hive, and I think it's nearby. It might be down through here. I had thought there was a way into the hive around here. I do not remember how to get into this area. What I do recall is that the hive was kind of an area that I located that really had me thinking, man, really? There's still more areas in this game? Haven't I found every zone yet? But I really don't remember how to get in there. Well, if it's coming down to that, I should make my way on up to the Coliseum of Fools and go take care of that. Yeah, stalactites can fall on enemies just the same. See, I was thinking about going by the bench, but the Coliseum of Fools has its own bench anyway. I just spent 800 Geo, and I've already got back up to 907. Ah. Mostly thanks to that gigantic treasure hoard. Ouch. Oh, and notably, Cornifer's at home resting, even though there's a whole nother bee-themed area to explore. He doesn't map that one out, I don't think. Either that or he, like, wakes up when you walk into the area. Wait, did I just open something? My invulnerable dash did not recharge. Ouch. Oh no, don't come in here. Yeah, fleas are immune to spikes. Little punks. There we go. King's Idol, cool. The sounds around here are more shriek bats. Just making sure you know this game's a Metroidvania. They'd be very upset if you forgot. Ouch. I couldn't remember if it was possible to kill them before they detonated. Not like that. It's doable with magic, I think. You can pop them with a shot from outside of their range. Alright, so we'll head on into the Coliseum, and I'm going to use the bench down here. Oh yeah, Zote's hanging out.
What do you want, Kerr? Have you come to laugh at me as well? Fools, did you never consider that being trapped in this cage was precisely what I intended?
Yeah, he's here for it, don't you know? I think this is something important. I think I need some soul for that. Is there a pool here? Yeah. Because I think this is where I actually get the second tier desolate dive. There are no third tier spells. No, that's not it? Okay. I don't know what this is about. I might need to come back here with another item I don't have. It's something fancy. Right, I need to actually unlock a challenge. The Trial of the Warrior. Fight for Geo and a Charm Notch. Yeah, so from this, we'll get a Charm Notch. Later challenges will also include, I believe... I can't remember if there's a Mask Shard or a Vessel Fragment here, but I believe there's a Pale Ore at stake as we go. And let's see, I currently don't have any Pale Ore, do I? I don't think so. The Heart of the Mountain, the Shade Cloak. Yeah. It takes, I think, another 3 Pale Ore to upgrade the nail further. It's either that or I just need to have the Dream Nail maxed and it'll happen. The Coliseum of Fools. Yeah. There's a little bit of time between groups of guys to get healed up. Ouch. When I make embarrassing mistakes. At least it's the case for now in these simpler trials. These guys are basically the equivalent of the miners from the mountain. These things are the worst. Later rounds add spikes. These guys actually have quite a lot of range. If you can knock enemies into spikes, most of them die immediately. That's a troll. Got just a light boss. This is the first set of wave fights you would get in the game before they added another expansion later. Guy spawned on me. Yeah, this is really tough and really long. Oh. Right, our shade will always show up here. I forgot that. Is that the reason why this place exists? I can't recall. I feel like there's another reason for that, but... So we're gonna keep working at this for a bit. It can be pretty tricky. So if I can get in a flow of taking fewer hits, I can use magic more aggressively to clear some of these stints. That is, if I can get in that rhythm. The best solution for these basic guys is definitely just to pogo on them. Don't want to be careless about that. Dashed a bit too ferociously there. I'll have to damage check bladed dash later. I know it's pretty damaging. Yeah, you do that. Then these fall away just to mess with you before coming back immediately. Ouch. And here we have the little halfway boss fight thing. I'm just gonna get him with pogos so that I can get my soul up. Whoops. Wondering if he still has the ability to summon minions. Actually, that'll take forever, so let's just finish him. I've got a full tank, so it's fine. What's next? Ah, yes. Low ceiling. No big deal. Slightly higher ceiling. Careful, they explode. And that is effectively the Grub's mother enemy, the first boss of the game, basically. And here, the final fight. Against Zoth the Mighty. He is as pathetic as he has appeared to be the entire game. So for the first trial, you just get to kind of beat him up. And to the victor, you are showered with Geo. And you get a charm notch too. And he like grumbles about losing. Go on, Kerr, scurry away, lest I humiliate you further. And that's the Trial of the Warrior taken care of. We can pop down here to use a bench. We've gained a charm notch, but I don't think there's much we can do with it. Because if we remove Soul Eater and Sharp Shadow, we could put on something worth 3. We could add Soul Catcher. We could add Quick Slash, actually. Let me try that. I lose Sharp Shadow for that, which I love to have. But Quick Slash does this. It's really cool. Talk to this guy again. We can unlock the next one. Trial of the Conqueror. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna give this one shot for now. And then I may pop out somewhere else. Geo and a rare metal. Okay, this is the one that gets us the pale ore. There's still 2 other pale ores hanging out somewhere in the world. I do not remember how to acquire them. I remember the 3rd trial is incredibly difficult. These guys are the equivalent of the fat bugs from the city. And we've got the armored mosquitoes. Whoops. Thought I had some floor there. Dang it. Okay. Oh, that's tricky. Yeah, it's once we get to the flying sections that this gets really tough. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to this later. Okay, so in terms of the map, I don't believe we have any other identified hiding places for. We've got the Howling Cliffs, Joni's Repose. I don't believe we have any other identified warriors' graves. I know about one that's in a dark room somewhere that I haven't accessed. That over here is definitely the location of the beehive, but I don't remember how to get inside the beehive. I believe kind of just to my left and in this area near the Watcher's Spire, there should be the collector's house, or it's in here in this little blank spot. I think I'd like to take care of the collector, if I can remember how to get to him. see. Ouch. So I think the collector should shoot off of this somewhere on my right-hand side. Let's see, we're just above the Stag Station right now, right? Whoops. Wrong button. Okay. So here's the King Station. I don't think we get in there from the King Station. It's either along the right wall here. I feel like it's along the right wall here. Nope. Okay. It might be a backdrop thing. Okay, because I've already come up here and done this fight. And I'm fairly certain this room doesn't link into anything. Okay, let's see. It's got to be off of the main area proper, one of the doors or something. Not over here, but one lower than this, and then to the left. So then here, and then to the left, the King Station. Okay, yeah, this puts us at the kind of main city area. I'm gonna clear you out. Jeez, those guys are healthy. Okay, so this led to something earlier. Is that just the one? Okay, I think for that room it might just be the one. Okay, stepping back outside. Okay, that's not openable. Okay. Now, I could have sworn this door can be opened somehow. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Trying to remember where some of the stuff is in this game. Close-ish to kind of the end stuff. Worked on the cleanup, really. How high does this elevator go? The pleasure house. Hello there. Spend a moment listening to the lovely ghost. We actually have a bench here? Cool, we do. Okay, was this the spot? Okay, so this does get me into Kingdom's Edge, but I don't think this is the right spot for the collector area. I think he's linked into one of the offshoots here in the Pleasure House. Like something along the elevator, probably. It's going pretty good. Doing this Overcharm run, so we've been going through the entire time, taking double damage, but we are equipping all kinds of nonsense. We're in a very spell-heavy build with Shaman Stone, Spell Twister, and Soul Eater, so sometimes we just get to blast through stuff, as long as we don't die. Oh, ew.
Skroik, you look pretty skinny. Very scrawny. That's the way to be, I reckon. Just look at me. A great big, juicy, fatty, oily, scrumptious bug. No wonder I'm so popular around here.
Ew. We'll just be gone with you.
Marissa.
Yeah, so I'm on this right now to chill. I was playing some Metroid Dread earlier today. Got a new PB down to an hour 45. And trying to speed that up as we go. There's a Wanderer's Journal. Okay, I'm really forgetting how to get to the collector. There's the entire elevator thing sorted. That would be super cool. Because I've got very little going on in terms of branding and graphics. Golden Noble was in here. I already dealt with him. Ah. Yeah, if you want to send me like a little portfolio link, I do have some cash to throw at a possible commission, so that'd be pretty welcome. Wow. I've been branching out into YouTube as well, but my editing foo is not that great. I think the full extent of my editing chops right now is the small opening screed I have on some YouTube videos. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Let me see. Is there like a PM system on Twitch or something that we could use to pass back and forth Discord info without putting it in the chat that'll be on the VOD? Let's see. Is there a way to send a message to a single person? I think so. What's my Discord username anyway? I think that copied it. I clicked on a thing. Where'd my mouse go? It's around here somewhere. Where did my mouse go? I think it got snapped up by the game. Okay, there we go. Whisper. don't know if that actually opened a thing. Let me go over to the Twitch interface instead. There we go. And whisper, and there it is. And there's that. Okay. I will check on anything you send me in Discord after the stream. Okay, what was I looking for? So, I don't think it's an offshoot from the Watcher's Spire. I really thought that the Collector's thing was based on one of these buildings. What was this one? Okay, I've already been in here. Okay, well, let's head over to... I definitely have some turn-ins at the... Let's go to King Station. I definitely have some turn-ins waiting at the resting grounds from all the Dream Warriors I've killed. Okay. Alright, so we were going to the resting grounds. Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. I will follow up with you later. Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream name. Lots of essence. The Dream Wielder charm. That gets us a soul vessel fragment. And at the 900, this gives us the ability to teleport back and forth. The Dream Gate. Okay, 1200 for the next thing. Out of our current 920, so it's kind of a lot. I've already cleared out the one guy. I don't know if I actually have more things to spend Geo on anywhere. Let's see. There's a little spot there in the Fog Canyon that I haven't found the connection for. I got that connection over there. Oh, there's a little something on the left there in the drop from Queen's Garden into Deep Nest that lines up with the tram, I think. No. The tram is down there in Deep Nest. So that's something else in Deep Nest that I should maybe take a look at. And there's still this general area that somehow connects over there, related to the Beehive somewhat. I still don't know how to get into the Beehive. Oh, there are two trams, I'd forgotten. There's something else connecting over there that I could take a look at. Really don't remember how to get into the collector's house. I'm gonna stop standing in this room because it sounds really distracting. Okay, as I was checking, there's a little bit of stuff over here where there's some map that was unrevealed around Hollow Nest's crown. So I could head back up to the top of Crystal Peak. I'm not certain yet if I can get inside the White Palace. I don't know if it'll let me in there yet. Oh, and also, question. Okay, so per the God Tuner, I can access one of the boss rushes. How much journal is done? Do I get to know how much is missing from this? There are entries for each of the bosses, so I know some bosses are missing. Okay, it won't show me the missing entries. Doesn't look like it. Can I see the percentage this is at? It's not displayed anywhere. It's a lot of stuff. Shroomels. Okay. Not much reason to look at the rest of that. I don't think there's anything else to find here in the resting place either. I can come here into the Spirit's Glade, I'm just not getting anything out of it. So there's theoretically a higher up area, but it looks like I need to fall to get into that. Huh. Have I been back through here? Yes, I did come back through here. There's light shining down here, but I can't jump up there. Okay, I don't think there's more to find here in the resting grounds, so let's see. I think I should go to the palace grounds and see if I can get into the palace yet. I think I'm missing an item to get in there. But I don't know where to get that item. So from the hidden station, over to the palace. So, does the white soul from the queen let me get inside? No. So I'm not sure if this is the case where I need more dream where I need more essence. This might be the kind of thing where I need to beat the game once on a regular ending before it lets me through. I don't remember how that works. Okay, let's see. So I know that there's a bunch of stuff here at the Kingdom's Edge. I know that there's some stuff I missed up in Crystal Peak. I think there's a little bit back at the Fog Canyon. And there's the Queen's Gardens down towards the distant village. There's an area missed over there in Deep Nest. I'm gonna head over there. So for that, I have to go to the Queen's Gardens station, and then cut down from there and hug the left as I'm falling into Deep Nest. Whoops. Bit of a slip. So it's along the left as part of this drop. No, it looks like I dropped down through this entire room, and then it'll be on the left in the next room. Yes, this is considered the top. Okay. Okay, this is the mask maker. Is it mask or face upon the creature? In Hollow Nest, a difficult thing it can be to decipher. Does it know the face that hides beneath? Such remarkable contrast the worm conceived. For the kingdom's faceless I shall provide. I remember there's some kind of interaction that can cause you to remove the mask maker's face for just a moment. Well, not his face, but his mask. Okay, so that's just the mask maker. Not much to do with that. And that's all just bundled up. Okay. Well, I could fall to the bottom of this. There's another area in Deep Nest I haven't checked out. No, can't go through that? Okay. So if we fall to the bottom there, and then we're going to the right. They hit hard. Oh, what's this? The Weaver's Den. Hera. The Weaver Song Charm. It's a good one. Those last spikes were a little rude. Ouch. As well as several of the other spikes involved. Hello there. Wait, come back. What was that all about? I didn't even check out this... No, I did check out this section at the bottom. He was playing looky-loo. Deep Nest is a fairly good place to consider bringing along Compass Charm. I mean, I didn't, so I'm just gonna have to make do, but it's a good place to consider it. Well, that's different. The failed tramway. Is this where I actually get a friggin' tram ticket? Some of these creatures, I don't really care to see what they can do. There it is. The tram pass. My goodness, is it out here in the middle of nowhere. The tram pass is one of the most, like, weirdly well-hidden Metroidvania items around. Right, and now that that's open, I think we can just walk from one side of the tram to the other. Yeah, no big deal. This map update should help a bunch. Yeah, now we can see the failed tramway. Okay, we still have to fall down, though, by one room, and then there's something on the left. Okay, so these guys aren't really anything special. They just, you know, shoot some guys at us, which is kind of annoying. Okay, so it's something on the left-hand side of this room. Looks like it's this way. What do we have here? Ah. Oh, a fellow warrior out here. I thought I was the only one brave enough and strong enough to survive in this foul, forgotten pit. I am Galian, the strongest warrior in Hollow Nest. I came to this monstrous place to test my strength. No doubt you wish to test your might as well, hmm? Yes, you and I are a rare breed, quite unlike this poor fellow who has fallen before us. The world is not kind to the weak, I fear. So then, shall we do battle? Let us test our strength in joyful combat. Yeah, the fellow he was fallen he's talking about is him. Yeah. Ugh, he's got a lot of stuff to avoid. I think trying to kill him quickly is about the right way to go. Okay, so let's get back over there and fight him. I was looking for more ways of getting dream juice. Essence. That's right, it's essence. Ow! Note to self, not that far. Another go. Now, yeah, I can't knock his scythe around, and he also inflicts contact damage. And that's the fight. Spells! Unbelievable. I am defeated at last. So this is what it feels like to be bested. Still, though, I am strong, am I not? When you see our king, surely you'll tell him of my valor. Yes, he sent you here to test me, didn't he? He knew he had not forgotten brave Galleon. Or I knew he had not forgotten brave Galleon. I'm ready to join you now. Brothers, you and I. Let us leave this place together. How much are you worth? 200. Solid. Looks like we've also got these guys through here. Now, you might question why it's important for some of those guys to be over here. There is a special item that requires you to have a lot of lifeblood, so you can have a very, very long health bar in order to actually acquire what's it called? It's one of the charms. One of the charms can only be gathered by bringing a very, very, very long health bar into the abyss. So every single one of these blue locations is important for getting that. You need to have, I think, like 5 or 6 blue health to be able to get it. Which also means you can't rest at a bench along the way, because it'll remove your blue health. Okay, that is, I think, where we're going to call it for Hollow Knight for today. We've still got a few charms to gather. There are some other dream fights we could start getting at. Some of the really challenging stuff. We've got, 2,000 and more Geo, but I don't think there's anything left that needs us to spend it. The game does give you quite a bit to work with. Just in case you lose it by dying, which we stopped doing. Yay! There's definitely still a couple more things in Crystal Peak. I need to remember how to get into 2 areas that are around here. We've got a Bee's Nest area with a boss, and the Collector boss that is over here somewhere. I can never remember where. And we've got the tram pass, which lets us get actually out over here somewhere. I think that's the next step, is going to be to use the tram pass. So I may use some of Thursday to sit down to this, but I might use it on a speed run instead. Haven't made up my mind. We might do some Monster Hunter for tomorrow. So we'll figure it out. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Maybe we wander again soon. Good night.